If you're over 40 and feel like nothing in your life is changing, even though you're trying, this is going to hit hard because the problem isn't your effort. It's what you keep going back to, right? What's up, my peeps? Welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is DJ. And as someone who rebuilt my life from the inside out, I'm now on a mission to help women over 40 who feel stuck. Stop living a life that looks fine on paper, but doesn't feel like theirs. So they can create more freedom, more income, and a life that actually feels aligned. All right, let's get into it. If that's the kind of life you want, make sure you go ahead and subscribe because this is exactly what we talk about here, okay? All right. So let's get into this, okay? You keep trying to change your life. You start things, you feel motivated, and then you stop, right? And after a while, you start thinking, why does nothing work for me? Why do I keep starting over? Here's the truth most people won't tell you, okay? You're not stuck. You're repeating a pattern. You don't stop randomly. You stop at the same point. When it gets hard, when it gets quiet, when results don't come fast enough, right? That's your pattern. And every time you stop there, you reinforce the identity of someone who doesn't follow through. Got a quick question for you. Where do you usually stop? Drop it in the comments for me. I read these and it will help me see your pattern clearly, okay? All right, step one, identify your stopping point. Where do you fall off? Is it when it gets quiet? No one is engaging with you? Results aren't coming fast enough? You miss one day and feel like you failed, right? That moment matters because that's not random. That's your pattern. And most women don't fail at the beginning, right? They fail at the same point every single time. So instead of asking, why can't I stay consistent? Ask this, where do I stop every single time? Because right there is where your change actually starts. All right. Step two, stop trying to change everything all at once. This is where most women mess up. You try to change your routine, your habits, your mindset, your whole darn life, right? All at once. Doesn't work that way. And it feels good at first, right? But then it becomes overwhelming. And then you fall off. Not because you're incapable, right? But because you overloaded yourself. Real change doesn't come from doing more, it comes from doing one thing differently. So instead of trying to fix everything at once, pick one area, one shift, and build from there. Okay? Step three, change one action at that point. Now, this is where it actually shifts, right? Not at the beginning, at the breaking point, the moment where you usually stop. Instead of quitting, stay one more day, take one more action, follow through one more time, even if it's small, because that moment right there is where your identity is built. Every time you move differently, you prove to yourself, I don't stop anymore, right? I don't stop anymore. And that's how your identity starts shifting. All right, step four, expect resistance. It will happen every time. Now, this part is important because the moment you try to change, your mind will push back, okay? You'll hear things like, this isn't working, it's not working. Oh, I'll do it later. This is way too much. Maybe this just isn't for me. That voice will sound real, but it's not the truth, right? It's your old identity trying to stay in control because your brain is wired to keep you in what's familiar, even if that familiar life is the one you're trying to change. So instead of listening to it, expect it, right? and move away from it. All right, step 5, repeat. This is the part most people don't want to hear because it's not exciting. Change doesn't come from motivation. News alert. It comes from repetition. Doing something once doesn't change you. Doing something twice doesn't change you, but doing it consistently does. You don't become someone new by thinking differently. You can become her by acting differently over and over and over again until it becomes natural, until it becomes who you are. Your life isn't changing because you haven't changed consistently yet, right? And that's okay because what you've practiced, you can change. If this is making sense and you realize this is exactly what I've been doing, make sure you like this video and subscribe because this tells YouTube this hit for me and really helps my channel out, okay? Now, if you're sitting here thinking, this is exactly my pattern, then you don't need more information. You need structure, you need repetition, you need support. That's exactly why I created my free 3-day identity reset challenge. Inside, I help you identify your patterns, shift your identity, and start moving differently. You can join using the link in the description. And if you're ready to go deeper, my 30-day challenge is where you actually build this into your life. If this helped you, please make sure you like this video, subscribe so you don't miss my weekly content, and share it with another woman who needs to hear this. All right, y'all, that's it for today. Take what landed, leave what didn't, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace and love, my peeps.